Hey, what's up guys, Darkkiller here. So today I'm going to be making a quick build video showing you how to spam secret mines every 10 seconds with maximum damage. The best part about this build is that it isn't that hard to farm if you can craft a hardwired set. There's only one piece in the set that's really hard to farm, but I'll get into that. That being said, firstly you will need the China Light Mask for that 15% extra explosive damage. And after that, once you roll max skill damage, you're all set. Next, you'll need a Wyvern chest piece for that 10% skill damage. The 25% skill damage you get from glass cannon is also kind of necessary. Now, this is the piece that is kind of hard to farm, because you need a Wyvern chest that has either glass cannon or really high skill damage. I got lucky and got one with decent skill damage, so I just rolled glass cannon onto it. So just run any allocation that has a Wyvern or a chest piece, and eventually you will get your hands on this. After that, all you'll need is 4 pieces of hardwired. That should be pretty easy if you're able to craft it. Obviously the most important one being the backpack, so you can get that 10-second cooldown on your secret mines. Just roll max skill damage on every single piece as high as you can and you'll be all set. Really quickly before I forget, you do want to be running the explosive ordnance perk on the demolish skill tree for that 10% explosive damage, which does affect your secret mines. Alternatively, you can use the technician perk called, overclock CPU, which increases your skill damage by 10%. The reason I use explosive ordnance is because I tested it and it does give you more damage for your secret mines. But if you don't have this tree and you only have, this tree technician, then overclock CPU will work just fine. Okay, now onto the skills. Obviously, you want to be running cluster secret mines with any mods of your choice. Here's what I'm running currently. And then after that, you want to use any hive of your choice. It really doesn't matter. The reason I use Stinger Hive is because it gives you the extra damage and it's also good at keeping any rusher at bay. But the actual reason why hive is important is because it'll instantly reset your secret mine cooldown. Like, let me show you right here. Drop it, goes boom, blows up all the enemies, and then you could just drop your hive, it'll instantly reset the cooldown, and then you could pick it right back up. The reason I use the Stinger Hive is for the extra damage, and it's pretty good at keeping the rushers at bay, like I said before. Alright, so here's what your rotation would look like if you're in a game. So you just chuck out your cluster mines, wait for it to blow up all the enemies, and then you just drop your hive, pick it right back up, and on the bottom you'll see that hardwired icon with the gray line. You want to wait for that to go all the way to the end, wait for it to disappear, and then you want to drop your hive, pick it right back up, and then check out your cluster mines again. Okay, so they're on cooldown, drop it, pick it right back up, and throw your cluster mines. And then just wait for that hardwire icon to go away, drop your hive, pick it right back up, and keep throwing your cluster mines. But in order to get the most damage out of that rotation, you're gonna need any gun that has the spike perk. That'll increase your skill damage by 20%. So all you gotta do is just shoot any enemy in the head, drop your secret mines, and then you'll get the most damage out of it. Right now I'm hitting most enemies for about 4.2 mil, but sometimes you'll hit for a bit less. That's because they're a little bit out of the radius, but if it's right under them, you will hit for about 4.2 mil per mine. Alright, once you have all that, you're all set. Now, quick disclaimer, most elite enemies that are not preoccupied with something else will dodge your secret mines, unfortunately, so this build is best to use in a group because they'll either be preoccupied with a teammate, or if they do dodge, your teammates will be able to shoot them while they're dodge rolling. So yeah, unfortunately this is best to use in a group environment. But you can play solo, it's just a bit harder on like heroic, where almost all the enemies are elite because they'll be just jumping out of the way the majority of the time. But yeah guys, that's all for me. Hope you enjoyed the video, hope it helped you out. The rest of the video is just going to be me showing off the build, showing how it works in an actual game. Alright guys, take care, and I'll see you next time.